What happens in my dreams? Wild shit. I'd be like taking over the world and like be going crazy. I only care about my own expectations. I create to like create more love in myself. I feel like they go hand in hand. Like my creativity is like what I love to do, and that's something that I love about myself. So it's just like, that's like the cycle.
You walk that walk, talking blah blah blah. You think when you're black, the government stops your enemies. Gotta eat, gotta get money by any means. I'm switching up on my boss.
I feel like people in the industry just weren't prepared for me to keep going harder and like bigger and better. Like I knew it was gonna happen at some point in my career because the music is too fire. Yeah, so much better. I feel like a lot of people who have been in my position just like stop, or something happens where they can't continue, but I've been lucky enough and blessed enough to have brought more and more friends along the way. I just been locking in with the band, locking in with Celestials. Just like fucking around and like creating, just like trying to make it sound really cool and really trippy. I want to just inspire the people who pull up. I hate myself, so I have to keep myself busy. Music is my life. Baby girl, I wake up every day, I'm on a computer. I wake up every day, I'm on my phone talking to someone. How do we do X, Y, and Z? Like that's what I'm on every single day. This shit is my life. So the people who are prepared to be like, yo, are you ready for this shit to be your life too? That's who's with me. We gonna hold hands.
Dante, tilt your head a little bit to the right.
Big head ass bitch.
I be playing a lot with other goofy motherfuckers in the studio.
Is your man on the floor? If he ain't, let me know.
You gonna fuck hit my shit, I'll beat your ass, man. These motherfuckers just play too much, goddamn. But I love them. Hello, my name is Brooklyn Sky.
My name's Romello.
I'm St. Louis.
I'm Dante Swan.
Isaiah Versus.
I produce and I engineer and I play keyboard.
I play guitar.
I'm the bassist.
I play drums.
I am the official DJ of
Dreamer
Isioma
Isioma
and the Celestials.
I actually like can't stand these people.
Dance battle.
I'm the ass of the band. Get that ass right there.
How you play this bitch?
Meow. At the end of the day, we come together and make great art.
Bust down Rolly Avalanche. Yeah, my old bitch average.
I'll just like fun and we just be having fun just making up like weird chord progressions and sounds, or like Saint be making whole like orchestral outros, throwing like fuzzy synths in it, so it's almost like rock infused with classical.
I was actually releasing music as an artist myself, an artist producer, and I was just like, yo, like I fuck with your music, like where do you live? And Jeremy was like, I live in Chicago. I'm like, no way, I do too. I think it was just the fact that there was an open communication off the start, having that opportunity to kind of bring a different sound or idea and using tricks within the engineering or production world to amplify Dreamer's message even more, I think really connects everything.
Dreamer allows us to be free-willed and have input into the music, so everybody's different cultures or backgrounds musically comes into one thing to make it sound like how it sounds. So I really appreciate Dreamer.
It's a 4/4, but it feels weird. But I feel like
Whether it's Dreamer or like the guitarist TJ, like we were literally just rehearsing,
and then after that,
and like one of us played a demo for an idea, and then I was literally like, oh wait, what was that? Like let's keep going with that. Let's expound upon that. We just started like working on a song basically.
Basically, it's like dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's cool to feel acknowledged when I write something that can be used instead of being like, oh, that's too much or that's too crazy. This is like dumb. What?
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to roll up.
Yeah.
Working with all of the talented, amazing, give me another word.
Bro, shut up. I love you.
Interview over. I'm gonna They're out of a drummer now, so.
I feel like a little bit of things in various places will eventually create one big thing. I work on a lot of projects at the same time, and I work on all of them little by little, and then a year later, boom, album done, music videos done, cover art done, everything's done. Good night, Dreamer. The idea stemmed from my bedroom. My bedroom that I had in the past, it was very small. It was actually supposed to be an office space, but I just like moved in there, and it literally could only fit my bed and like a little desk in the corner, and literally like as soon as you open the door, like it would hit the bed. Like it was a very small room. The entire album was written there, so I was like, I have to like recreate this. I have to recreate like what I was seeing, what I was envisioning, because like as I was like writing these songs, like I would see the music videos and like I would write it down in my notebook, like little like fake storyboard drawings, and like present it to other people, and then like it became like a whole year-long rollout.
We worked on this album for a very long time, and Dreamer has been working on it longer with just like the promo and like the videos and all this shit.
I had some parts on the records on the album.
They recorded half of the album.
Oh yeah, I did do that too. I recorded like half of that bitch, you know what I'm saying, in my closet. I turned my room on some Travis Scott shit into like a full studio, padded out my closet. I felt like I was a part of the Neptunes or something.
Put your fucking phone lights out, sluts.
The process is always a long portion of us just like having fun, fucking around, being complete idiots.
Probably dropping the OnlyFans.
Might record for 10 minutes, play Fortnite for 30 minutes.
So you got the vegan chicken nuggets.
I'll raise those chickens.
Shut up. This is soy.
Then record for like 3 hours right after that.
If y'all fuck up again, I swear to God, I'm finna drop you from the fucking label. Get it right, nigga.
When Dreamer gets like dead serious, they'll be like, all right, y'all, dead ass. It's time to work.
This album's finna drop in 2 years, so you need to hurry up. You got a time schedule.
TJ. Like, why you put the microphone to your fucking ear? Like, you
Run it.
Okay. I just gotta hit it the second time, and then we're gonna do it like the other way.
Oh, yeah.
The concept is essentially that it's a sonification of time, and it starts from the beginning of time, as in like the beginning of humanity. It started in Africa, so like the first song is Afrobeats, and then it moves to like 30s and 50s like doo-wop songs, and then to like rock, and then it gets like all the way to like the future. Like I tried to create a sound that like I haven't heard before with electronics and like cool synths and stuff like that. Isn't this the same?
No, I think we just played a slightly slow. And then my as a guitarist and as a musician, my goal has been for a while to experiment with different sounds and combine genres that usually don't collide. While we were recording the album, I would throw out different guitar parts.
No, send me this whole shit because I already have like crazy ideas.
Like, I don't know if this is too much, but here's an idea. And usually Dreamer likes it, which I really respect. On Sunset Drive, for example, the chords could have stayed a very simple major chord to another major chord, but instead I kept it the same 2 chords but different inversions that gave it a different sound, which was really cool.
Send you the Addy, if your friends are cool, then bring them.
Recording Sunset Drive for me as a vocalist felt like a sport because I record all of the vocals that are on that song. So it was a fat-ass vocal stack. I can't even open it on my computer. So that song is really cool because I just really appreciate how big and chaotic, but also like smooth and like sexy that it sounds. It's like one of my favorite songs that I've ever made.
Keep those bodies rolling, yeah, overflowing, concept like it's the ocean.
The only goal that we had was it should sound good, but also the goal for me was to somehow connect it musically to Dreamer's message through their lyrics.
Y'all see the emblem? Y'all see it? Mercedes-Benz, baby. What you gotta say to the fans, bro?
I do this for y'all. I do this shit for y'all. I do my own stunts.
Talk to him.
We all get money.
I like it when people are there for me. I did a show in San Francisco. It was like one of our smaller shows, like maybe like 200 people. Bro, they came to turn up. They were moshing, they were dancing, they were going crazy. Like, that was one of my favorite shows that I performed on, like, the second leg of my tour. It could be 1,000 people, it could be 50 people. If they're there for me, like, I'll feel good.
It's like when I come out, I'm like the intro to like the Celestials and Dreamer. Like, I gotta get them lit. I get a microphone, right? I yell at the crowd to turn up, because if they ain't turned, then it's a problem. Shit like that. A lot of it is like we practice the songs, but like what happens on stage, shit, we don't really know till we on stage. Dreamer threw a cake in Antonio's face.
I do not want to pay to go see somebody and it's the same exact way. I can't do that. Paying $70 to see this. No, I need like arrangements. I need musicianship, conversations from the bandstand to the crowd.
I think the live experience of being on stage with Dreamer is pushing boundaries and making sure every show is an experience.
All of like the produced songs that didn't have the band, the Celestials in them, those are the ones where I get to be the most creative.
I just want the music to be able to transcend someone as they're in the crowd. We just finished the set. Yeah, we were lit. The set was lit. We just be cooking. We just be like really just like having fun. Like all of us come from different backgrounds, but we all stay in Chicago, so we have that background too. I really love how everyone is intertwining. I've just seen like a new wave of people like pull up to the scene, mingling with like the people who've been here, and it's really beautiful because like everyone's like playing music from like different cultures. Like you'll hear like a lot of like reggaeton, or it's just like Afro beats, or it's like whatever the vibes are, like old school music like mixed with new school music. Like I don't know, we're all just like meshing together and blending together and creating a sound that is different than everybody like popping up.
What I love about Chicago in itself is musically everybody is very supportive, pays to see the music. Like it don't matter the age, what race, you know, everybody just in this mug.
Everything coming out of Chicago, especially from the youth, is hot right now. My Chicago is lit. My Chicago is beautiful.
It's a fat ass melting pot of creativity at the same time, I feel like.
I like shot a TV show that I dropped, just like playing on the themes of the album Goodnight Dreamer, and I always start out with like one of the episodes called What Is Time?
It's constantly moving, but where did it begin? What the fuck? Does time create more time? When will time stop?
It's basically just allowing existential questions about like time and the universe and like the meaning of life, but like in like a funny way, in a way that's not too serious, because like at the end of the day, nothing makes sense and nothing is real.
What's going on in this bitch, man?
So why not just like make everything funny? Introducing the Mark, designer, entrepreneur, hustler, assistant, the GOAT.
Me and Dream, we go like way back. We go since like preschool. So I've always been in Dream's life, basically our whole entire lives. I just feel like his music is just something like people can relate to. He helps other people see who they are, and that's why I feel like that's where we kind of connected. A Wasted Island Youth is for the community and for artists to come and have a platform, being that they don't have a big following, or if they do have a big following, we can help them out as like putting their artistic skills out there.
To promote my band show, we threw a skate day at the skate park in the South Side, because like it's just empty, like no one's ever there, but it's so nice. It's just kind of inaccessible, it's like out the way, but like it's so nice. So people would just pull up, they were painting, they were drawing, like we were kicking and skating, and then we're gonna start a flea market and then give the money raised from the flea market to my mom's charity. It's called Xanderina Foundation.
Working too hard not to have fun.
Bro, I can't hear you. Yeah, G, we outside. We outside, G. I'm at the skate park right now.
Yes, I know I'm hot, young and established.
I just love the community, how like we all help each other out, like if anybody's in need or anything like that, and I just love how like we come together as a community.
I'm too real for you fake motherfuckers.
I'm too real for all the fake motherfuckers. It can't be more straightforward than how it is. If you don't get it, then you don't get it, and you're not real enough, and you're just not in it. I've been with the same people that I pretty much started with. Get yourself some friends who believe in you, stick with them, come up. Fuck those people who don't believe in you. Fuck that depression. Go shake that ass, get you some money, and stop being a bitch. That's just it. That's like the mantra.